Gary's turned up at the moment, and he's taking advantage of this weather. It's his day off today, so he's going to actually start working on the RS Turbo bits as well. So there's a bit of noise out here today, so I might have to do a lot of overdubbing with some music and stuff like that, and because of the wind and the noise over there down to a minimum. So yeah, Gary's going to be working on that, so we'll get some shots of Gary doing that. That's what we're going to carry on doing now. Right, here we go. This is the rear spoiler of the RS Turbo, and you've given it a coat of primer, but it was only a cheap primer, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's been damaged in storage in the column.
So it has been damaged while he's been storing it in the log cabin. It's been moved about quite a bit. So what are you actually doing now then? Just getting this primer smooth, or getting it off, or what are you doing?
Just clearing the damage up, smoothing it off, and getting it ready for spraying again.
You're going to prime this?
Yeah.
So this time we're going to prime it with a solvent-based primer, so it won't be this cheap rattle can rubbish. And again, the ideal weather for doing it out here, so that's what Gary's going to be doing at the moment. Getting it ready for spraying, and then we're going to spray this and then obviously gloss over the top with our 2K lacquer as well. So I'm going to leave Gary to carry on doing that. So the spoiler's now finished, and you're now moving on to the side skirts. Yeah, there's no damage to these really though, is there, or is it just preparation?
Preparation on them.
So just getting them ready for a coat of prime, and you'll prime all these together, I take it?
Yeah. And then it's just literally putting the top coat on, isn't it, and finishing the front bumper or the back bumper. One of them needs just been touching that, doesn't it?
Right, so we're very near basically to getting all this stuff back on anyway. So the spoiler, as you can see, it's just resting over here now to dry. That's basically ready for a primer now, so it's just these little bits of trim here, which he's obviously going to take advantage of this weather and do at the moment. So
this is the last bit to prime, yeah, that and that.
Yeah, right.
That's just top coat then.
Right, because it's a dry, windy day, we're wetting down the whole area, as you can see, with a watering can, just to stop any stray dust flying up, which we had last time, and I forgot to water it last time. So this is just an extra precaution if you're spraying in a condition like this. I mean, it's not the ideal spraying conditions, we know that before anyone leaves comments, but we're just showing you that just because you haven't got a spray booth doesn't mean that you can't actually have a go at this sort of stuff. So we've prepared all the items, as you can see. This time I've covered the table up. Last time I didn't, it ended up red. So, but Gary's going to do the priming now, and he's just, as I say, preparing the area now. That's it. Let's just show the people about these guns. You hold it. Now, as you can probably see there, we've not got our gauge on there at all. We've just gone straight onto the gun. Now, the trouble you get with these cheap guns, this is the pressure and every time you're squeezing like that, your fingers bobbling along that and altering the pressure of the gun. If you can near enough tell the sound of a 25 psi gun or 28 psi or whatever, you know, but you only need the slightest movement on these cheap guns and you either reduce the pressure or you greatly increase it. And this is the problem we're finding. So next time we're going to use our external regulator on there, because these are just too unreliable, because again they're cheap guns. But apart from that, that's the primer basically done on this. It's got the underside to do with the spoiler, which we can't do at the moment. I'm talking with a blinking mask on here. But everything's covered nicely, so that's nearly ready for the top coat. So yeah, we'll just let that dry and then Gary will do that.